It's been a little while, but we are back with Wrexham. We've dragged our way towards the automatic spots. We've dropped just out of them from when we last played. But in our next few games, we're going to be dragging our asses back in there. Welcome back. We are in episode 11 now. Might have completely made that up. Almost definitely got it wrong. As you can see, 34 on the board. We are 1 point out of the automatic spots, and it's Crew that are directly ahead of us. And funnily enough, they're the team we're playing today. Almost like I planned it. We then will be playing Wimbledon, who are currently top of the league. They've played a game more than everyone else, but they are 6 points ahead. So even without that, still quite comfortably ahead of everyone. We're going to jump into the fixtures, see what we've been up to since the last episode. I need to refresh myself because I haven't been on here for a long, long time. But if you are enjoying, and you've come over here from some of the XCOM kind of, what were they called, playthroughs, then Football Manager, it's a wonderful thing. We've been doing this for a little while. And you may get on board, you may not. Fair dues. Each to their own. But if you are enjoying the series and the channel, like, subscribe, would be greatly appreciated. We'll jump onto the fixtures now, and I'll update you where we are. So we've played 6 games since the previous episode. This is the only loss of them, which is good. It's not good that we lost, but it's good that it was the only one. Beckles and Umar Niasse getting the 2 goals for Leyton Orient. We followed that up with a 1-1 draw at home against Colchester. Shamanga getting our goal. Bryce Hosanna scoring the away win goal, a 1-0 against Stockport. The only win of the 6 as well. So for those scientists out there, you've realised there's 4 draws. Not the best. We followed that up. A big scoring game here. 3-3 against Knox County. It's not Knox County at all. It's Newport County. It's one of the counties. Who cares? Either way, 3-3. Not too bad. Not too good, to be fair. An early goal from them. A late goal in the first half as well. And another one in the 68th to cancel out our 3 goals we scored. Looking at the stats, we definitely deserve the win. But it really doesn't matter, does it? 3-3. A 1-1 in our last home game, which was against Tranmere. Elliot Lee getting our goal. And most recently, a 1-1 draw away from home with Broadhead getting our goal, equalising the goal from Kretschmar for Barrow in the 8th minute. So going into the game with Townsend in goal, Morrison, Aimson and Scott as our back 3, wing just in front of them with Goddard and Evans completing the midfield, Osborne and Howson out wide with Broadhead and Shamanga up top. Broadhead is a new face. Don't know if I showed him you at the end of last episode. He's alright. He's relatively quick. Pretty decent finisher. Relatively tall. So he's already scored a goal for us in his 1 game he's played. So hopefully he'll carry that on. Osborne with the throw in on the left side. Throws it short to wing. Back in to Scar at centre back. Wing puts the ball towards Broadhead. He has scored for us. There's a potential he's offside. Don't think anyone... No, he is offside. That's a shame. Yeah, no, they're both quite comfortably off there, aren't they? Ignore that. Let's move on. A fire with a throw in for them. Same place, opposite team. That's how things work. He lumps the ball forward. Colquette brings it down somehow. Gordon, and the ball's in our net. I don't know if there's any issue with that at all. That's a really frustrating and easy goal for them to score. I don't know. I don't know how we're supposed to combat these balls just lump forward towards centre-backs, because it seems that they have no interest in challenge. It's just nothing. Literally nothing. Then the other centre-backs are wide asleep. Wide asleep they are. We got a free kick just outside the area. Looks a pretty dangerous position. Johnny Howson stepped over it, and he stabs it in the corner. Beautiful. 12 minutes, we're back on even terms. Could be a pretty important win, this could. After the 2 games, we'll only have 10 left. Will get us back in those little green spots. That's where we want to be. At the very least, we want to make sure we're in the playoffs, because that's what the board are expecting. But obviously, the higher up we can get, the better. 40 minutes on the board now. It's still 1-1. I'm going to drop some encouragement on the boys. We've got a highlight. Really late. I don't know what's happening here. The ball's in the net. Ref? What's this? What's happened? Is that an actual goal? It appears to be. How peculiar. So they had a free kick out on the left side. This is the point when we started seeing it. Williams heads it across, and there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players between the guy that headed it, the guy that scored it. No one moved. No even reactions. They just didn't move. Utterly appalling defending, that is. I'm going to thrash some arms, tell them they've been terrible, kick them on the arse, send them out for the second half. Goddard has the ball in the middle for us. Absolutely batters it forward to Shamanga. We're the ones on the... okay, we were benefiting from the whole just boot it forward, the defence can't deal with it thing. Turns out it just ended up going out of play anyway. Wings with the corner, puts it in towards Aimson, nodded back out to him. No, he didn't. I thought he had it back under possession. I was completely wrong. We'll make some subs. 67 minutes on the board. Both strikers have been completely useless, if we're honest. So we'll bring Broadhead on. We'll whack in Ollie Palmer as a target forward. We know what he does there. Elliot Lee as well. You can come on. Why the hell not? As I said, both the strikes have been completely pointless. So get them both out of here. We'll bring Annesley in for Scar. And Hosanna can come in for... No. We'll take... No, we won't. I'll leave that sub because I've got no other subs to make. Potentially could have moved Howson inside. But where's the fun in that, eh? Talk of the devil. He's just given away possession for no reason. Colkett. Oh, and he bends it just wide. 20 minutes on the board. We need to get ourselves an equaliser at the very least. I'm going to berate the team. O'Connor's on the corner. Put it in towards Morrison. Annesley heads it over. Still 2-1. Townsend boots it forward towards Palmer and he gets beaten in the air. Comes down to us anyway, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Howson, back to Aimson. O'Connor, Morrison, through the gap in the middle. Beautiful. Right, come on, fellas. Do me a goodness. Morrison, Aimson. Whenever you want, guys. I've got all day. Goddard. Brilliant ball through to Palmer. I thought he was going to do again then. Just put it across the leg. Wasn't feeling it. 76th minute now. We've got O'Connor on the corner. Morrison. Palmer's nowhere to be seen, actually, because I've took the strikers off near post. Maybe I should put him back on just for the remainder of this game. Probably don't need to show you this, but where's the fun in not doing that, hey? So, we'll swap these two, and we'll bung one of the centre-backs on the attacking roles. So, yeah, we've got Ollie Palmer at the near post on both of those now. Hopefully, if we get another corner in the next 10 minutes or so, he'll be able to make advantage of it. We do have a sub left, but to be honest, I don't know who I want to bring on. I don't think I'm going to. I'm a bit sulky, because they're all a bit naff. 2 minutes left. We'll bring off Goddard, because he's tired. Push Howson into the middle. Put Hosanna on the right. We'll go attacking. Behind my head. Demand some more. Right, Townsend, goal kick. Boots it forward towards Palmer. Doesn't get the header again. We don't get possession this time either. They put it out to their right-hand side. Thomas, just acres of space to play with. Switches it into Colkett in the area. How has that gone in? Like, seriously. That was that narrow. We had a defender and a goalkeeper between their player and the ball. And it ends up with them scoring. Like, you may be able to see the momentum graph here. It's just all blue. There's one section here where it's red where they scored. Other than that, we just can't finish. I need a new striker. Shamanga is insane, but he performs amazingly. And then for 2 or 3 games, he's really quiet. Not ideal. Maybe we need someone alongside him who can kind of take some of the burden off him. Annesley, we're 3 seconds over. We need to score 2 goals. Probably not going to happen. But where's the fun in giving up, eh? Osborne. Oh, look at that. What a wonderful goal. Could have done this ages. It's going to get ruled out, isn't it? Just is. 2 goals ruled out. For God's sake. The only times we do score, my guys feel the need to be offside as well, which doesn't help. It's got to be a final whistle now as soon as he kicks this, surely. Norman, whenever you want, lad. You're time wasting, I'm aware of that. There we go. Brilliant. I don't care for this. Just move on. Sulking. So they had 1-5-1 against our 1-8-1. Picked up towards the... Well, after the subs, really, but still wasn't enough for us. What a frustrating game. So following the pretty disappointing result in the last game, if we're honest, we're going to be cheering ourselves up by hosting top of the league. Of course we are. We have Townsend in goal. Scar, Thornley and Annesley as our back 3. Wing, Hosanna, Osborne, Mundell and Goddard as their kind of midfield 5. And then we've got Lee supporting Shamanga this time, because they play all right when they go, and they've both been in decent form. So we'll go with that. Also, I've dropped a few names because their training, again, is unacceptable. So get out my face, train properly, and you can find your asses in the first team. That's what the plan is anyway. So a win here, because it looks like Crew, I think Crew are playing later in the day possibly. I saw them a split second. Butler, I was conceded already. 9 minutes this time. It took us 4 minutes longer than the previous game, so there's an improvement. Wing has a free kick quite deep on the left towards Thornley, and his header's just over. Looks like the lino was flagging him for offside anyway, to be fair. Stats-wise, XG is pretty even, but they're definitely having the better of the game. Scar's header from the corner goes off the crossbar. Lee doesn't manage to get possession when he chases this down. So we're 40 minutes now, still behind. Both my strikers are upset. What more could you need? So we'll pop some encouragement, get the ball back in our possession, and we'll have a little attack and a goal. Sounds the plan. So wing, Thornley, Annesley, out to Osborne. I thought he'd just straight up given the ball away then. So nice little work around the back. What we want to be seeing. Don't need to rush into anything. Goddard moves it forward. Hosanna. Shamanga broke the line. Brings it forward. Oh, and he's put it wide. Oh, he's put it wide. He scored so many goals this year. Well, that was not one of them. Show me something else. We'll go with that. Kick him back out for the second half. Starting to get to the position again when I'm looking over my shoulder rather than in front of me. Which isn't ideal. We'll bring Palmer on, swap these two around. We'll move Palmer to be a target forward once more. I'll shuffle the corners round shortly. I'm not going to make you watch that. I don't have anyone that can play on the left. Not ideal. I said I wasn't going to make you watch it. Look at this. Doing it anyway. Okay, so we'll move the right fella over there. I think that was the order that we're doing. Beautiful stuff. 65 on the clock. Can we please not lose both games this episode? That would upset me. Scar plays his free kick short to wing, knocks it straight into Lee. He doesn't have much people with him to help, and doesn't do the best with it. McGowan has a throw in on the right side. Short to Assel. Curry, a deep switch over there. Oh, and Hosanna's got himself sent off, which is good of him. Helpful as well, because I've just sold McLaughlin, who was one of my right wingers. So, that's good. I don't know what I've got bench-wise. Might as well make all our subs now while we can. What do we do with this? I suppose we'll drop these guys back. We'll leave them two there. I think Osborne can still play that position, which is good. Howson can come in and play wing back, which is good. Ooh, who else have we got? Elliot Lee isn't a sub, so we'll bring Broadhead on for him. What does Broadhead want to do? He can be a poacher, that's fine. Gosh. I don't really have much else I can do. I'm going to leave it. We'll just go with that. We've made 3 subs from possible 5. We'll go for demand more. And hopefully we'll score. Probably not going to happen, considering we didn't look too damaging when we actually had all the players we should have done. Free kick, Johnny Howson. Can he work his magic once more? It's looking a little bit trickier than the other one. Ooh, pulls a good save out of Woods. Going to get us a corner on this right side, which, by the looks of it, he might be coming over to take. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Wonderful. Right, near post, Ollie Palmer. Do your madness, lad. All 5'12" again. No, never mind. 5'12" is actually shorter than he actually is. Palmer was about a mile offside then when that ball was put back in. Howson on the right, Scar. Was that Goddard again on the ball? I think it was. Thornley knocks it up towards Broadhead. Got a little man in here in space. Oh, he's offside. I'm going to have my guys sit down and teach them the offside rule again by the looks of it. Because they appear to have forgotten it, which isn't the best. Townsend boots it forward towards Palmer. He doesn't win the header again. At this rate, I'm going to tell him to stop smashing it forward because it's completely pointless. Palmer, he's dispossessed. He himself has then been dispossessed seconds later. Callum Bailey knocks it back to Pierce. Up to Oyedeji. Danny Drinkwater in the middle. Not even a joke, that's actually him. Robinson on the right side. Oh, we've given away another penalty. I say that. Did we give away one in the last game? I feel like we did. I've blocked it from my memory already. So, who's over this one? Of course it's Drinkwater. Literally just changed shit seconds ago. He scores against me. What a bleak and disappointing game. Sorry, what a bleak and disappointing episode. We've managed to concede 5 goals and score 1. Horrific. We are holding on to the playoffs. That's our new plan, and it was my plan all along. So with things as they are, we can either return for Exeter Stevenage, but as I'm expecting, I'm either going to return for Swindon and Accrington if we've got something to fight for, be it if we've still potentially got a chance of getting into the automated spots. Otherwise, hopefully, we'll return for the playoffs. If you have enjoyed today's episode, do me a favour, like, subscribe, show your support. As I believe I mentioned earlier, there'll be some items on screen as well. Jump over and see the playthroughs if you hear from Football Manager stuff. I'm having a wonderful time doing them. I just need to then knock my players' heads together on here and teach them how to win games again. It's going to be a trick. Thank you very much for your time.